Yeah. 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 Yeah.
My respects to you.
I'm looking for Hinek, the courier's son.
Riki. Aye, he shows up here sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm trying to find him.
Good luck, then.
What do you mean?
Riki is like some bloody hedgehog, always creeping around in the woods. And just as prickly.
So you see him there often?
More like we don't see him.
Has he been here recently?
A few days ago. He came by in the evening, well into his cups. He might have fallen somewhere and broken his neck for all I know.
So he went into the woods?
Aye, like always.
How do you know him?
We worked together building a mill by Yanovitz, and then he vanished. A year later I came here to work, and lo and behold, there's Riki.
Do you know what he gets up to in the woods?
What do you reckon? Making money. It's no secret he goes poaching.
You're speaking as if that's perfectly legal.
No, that's not allowed. I know. I mean, I think he might be poaching. But maybe he's gathering firewood. No way for me to know, right?
Firewood, of course. I hear Riki has a hideout in the woods somewhere. Do you know where it is?
Aye, I think I was there once.
You think? What does that mean? Either you were there or you weren't.
Well, once me and Hinek had a bit of a drink together here, and we ran out of ale. Hinek said he had some stashed away in the woods, so off we went.
But do you remember anything about it? The direction or which path you took?
Aye, I can tell you exactly. We went from the edge of the camp here along the path down to the creek. A little upstream, there's a fallen tree bridging the water. We went across it to the other side, then we went uphill to a big boulder. You have to listen carefully there.
Why?
There's a spring nearby. Someone put a kind of little mill wheel on the stream below it. You can hear it going clap, clap, clap all day and night.
Uh-huh.
Once you find it, you go around the spring and nearby you'll see a clearing. That's where Hinnick's hideout is. It's an old mine gallery or cave. May the Lord watch over you.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love them.
Jesus Christ, what am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you have no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Huh. Then who are you?
I come here in the name of Sir Radzig Kobyla and Sir Hanush of Lightburn. I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
I've got no idea what you're on about.
Save your breath. If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you'd better come clean, all right?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off, only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Who got your 2 gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're going to rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then. Nothing fancy. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
And it wasn't?
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. The stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Runt turns to us and hisses, "Take him down." So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. I knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off him and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go, so we scarp it.
What happened after the raid?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so he'd know where we were, right? Stupid fucking idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy finally turned up, 2 of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion.
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runt?
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well,
Hey, over here! It's up the hill. Shh. Jake, found the cave. Shut up, he'll hear.
Oh, shit. Runt's people. We've got to get out of here.
They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck!
At least they don't know I'm here. The 2 of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance.
Jesus Christ. All right. I suppose you're right.
Hey, going on there? Who's that?
Well, look what's come crawling out
Joel.
from under some rock.
Not a good move. Come here.
I'll slaughter you!
I come here, save your breath.
Jesus.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhoff.
Depends on...
What do you mean?
There were 2...
But when you realise...
But we didn't. They told us to... When I spoke...
That gang... I'm sure...
Pius.
What about the others?
Timmy's...
Who?
Pius.
So Pius need... Where did...
I don't know.
Which mill?
The...
Did you know it? I don't suppose... Did Tim... Tell me exactly...
Meanwhile...
What did you find? And it wasn't?
No!
What happened then?
So, we caught up with Limpy Grab in the end.
What happened at...
We...
There was some...
You could... They stopped...
Runt.
One of the...
That's all I need.
Well...
Hey, over here!
Hey, who's there?
Who's there?
Well,
What?
look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Bring it on!
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
I come here, got save your breath.
Jesus.
So?
Fine then.
That Noy...
Depends.
What do you mean?
There were two.
But when you realise...
But we didn't. They told us. When us.
That gang...
Told.
I'm sure you did.
Pie.
What about the others?
Tip.
Who got your...
Pies.
So Pius...
Ice.
Where did...
He saw.
Yes.
Out of
Which mill?
the whip.
Did you know? I don't suppose... Did Timmy tell...
Somewhere.
Tell me exactly...
Well, meanwhile.
What did you find?
Smell. Then it all.
And it wasn't?
No!
What happened then?
So we caught up Limpy Crab in the end.
What happened at...
We stupid.
There was some...
You could say. They started.
runs.
One of the other.
That's all I need.
Well,
Hey, over here! What's going on there?
Hey,
Who are you?
well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock. Willingly for the slaughter. What's the matter? Come on! Bring it on!
Call that combat. I'm gonna enjoy this. Come here, little river.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
What's the matter? Come on. Is that the best you can do? And that's that. What have we got here? Entertainment. Great.
I'll slaughter you!
Bring it on. You're dead.
I come here, got save your breath.
Jesus.
So?
Fine then.
That...
Depend.
What do you mean?
There were two.
But when you realise...
But we didn't. They told us. When I spoke.
That gang of...
Told.
I'm sure you did.
Pie.
What about the others?
Timmy.
Who got your...
Pie.
So Pius...
Ice.
Where did the rep?
You saw
Yes.
At
Which mill?
the wit.
Did you know it? I don't suppose...
On the.
Did Tim...
Some.
Tell me exactly...
Meanwhile,
What did you find?
Leonard.
And it wasn't.
No!
What happened then?
So, we caught up with Limpy Crab in the end.
What happened after?
We stooped.
There was some...
You could. They started.
runs.
One.
That's all I...
Well,
Hey, over here!
What's going on there? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Gone weak at the knees, have you? I'm going to enjoy this.
You call that combat? Is that the best you can do? Corva! Enough! You got... Oh. Dear God. Hey, who's that? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What's the matter? Come on. Oh, dear God. You call that combat? Hey,
What's going on
who's
there? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
That's the end of you.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Dear God.
Well, then, what's a word?
I've got some more questions.
what?
Who is this runt? What does he look like? Do you know anything about him?
I never saw him before, but he's massive and scary as hell. Even his own men are afraid of him.
Did you notice what his sword looked like?
No, it was just a regular sword, I think. Why do you ask?
I think I once had the doubtful honour of meeting that bastard, and he has something that doesn't belong to him. You're coming with me. Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush will want to hear what you've got to say.
Don't suppose there's any chance you might turn a blind eye.
Why should I?
I didn't do nothing all that bad, and I told you everything I know. You can tell them yourself and leave me here. And in a few weeks, I'll pack up and clear off.
It might be best if you disappeared. You're no use to me anymore anyway.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll remember this till the day I die.
Best just try living honestly.
I'll do my best. I promise.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
What's that?
What have we got here? Entertainment.
Great! I'm glad to see you.
What are you doing? Are you poaching here?
What the hell are you on about? I just found it is all. But you look a bit suspicious to me. Poacher!
I wasn't hunting. That carcass was already lying there when I came.
What are you doing here? Looking for your kill, are you, you poacher? That dead deer?
I'm travelling the province in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Sir Radzig? Heavens! Begging your pardon. I didn't mean anything. All right. I suppose you're not the guilty one after all.
I'm glad you saw sense. And what exactly were you doing here, anyway?
What are you getting at?
You were cutting it up right here on the road.
What of it? Corpse doesn't need possessions.
could drag you off to Rattay myself and let the bailiff decide.
All right then. I did it. I needed food. The humans burned us out. The brigands took everything. Everything. You don't have to tell anyone, you know? And you won't regret it.
Forget it. I won't be bribed.
Farewell. The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. Dear God.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
God bless you.
How goes it, sir? Are you recovered?
I am. The only thing.
Actually,
Listen,
Why to the bat?
Well,
It does.
have you ever?
How much time?
I don't know yet.
But what about?
Well, I won't.
Why not?
Come and join me there.
All right. Okay.
Good luck then.
Yeah.
look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good day.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
See you later.
let's talk about the...
Why not?
What about this?
That's not enough.
Very well, I agree.
Look at you.
Don't you want...
It's late now.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
I trust my bath has been prepared as I directed.
What are you gaping at? Have you paid? No? Then get lost.
What have we...
Ah, Zdena. I'm sure you have time to attend to me, have you not?
Certainly.
What are you staring at?
Well
The
then,
baths are for paying
let's get
guests,
cracking,
not
shall
idlers
we?
with nothing better to do. You there? You going to hang around here gaping like a stuffed squirrel all day?
Come
and
now.
night? Hey, you there? Are you going to hang around here gaping like a stuffed squirrel all day and night? No. You can't pay for a bath.
Hey!
Get lost.
Can you hear me, or have you got water in your ears? Get out now, you peeping Tom.
Who's there? Answer me. What?
What do you need, sir?
I need you to do...
What, again?
No, what? You'd never think it.
So it didn't quite...
Not... Right.
All right. Why the hell not? How have you all been?
Well, Lord,
How about a game of dice, then?
are you sure? Good luck, then. You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing.
Maybe you'd have more luck if you'd remembered to throw the other dice.
That's it. This'll be the one. Damn!
Maybe you'd have more luck if you'd remembered to throw the other dice.
We'll see. Your turn.
Why did you... Jesus, I can't bear to watch.
This'll be the one.
You haven't exactly gotten off to a good start, have you? It seems there's method in your madness.
My. Some real competition at last.
You know I love to win, of course.
Why did you... Jesus, I can't bear to watch.
That's all.
That's the way. You show her, Henry.
Looks like I'm the one who'll be doing the showing.
I could do with a good soak too.
Then strip off and hop in here.
All right, why not?
Put your clothes in the trunk.
Shift over. You certainly know how to have a good time.
Here, drink.
I don't mind if I do.
That's this.
So this is how you recuperate?
Of course. Is there any other way?
Never mind about me. What?
I'm well enough, Henry.
Clara, bring some wine for the gents before they get cross.
You know what, Henry? We really can't drink this local piss. Clara, my most favouriteest bathmaid. But admit it, my dear, the wine you have here is pitiful.
What's wrong with the bar?
I'd rather drink.
And you want me to go there and get it now?
I've been.
All right, then.
A Sylvan.
All right, then. I'll bring...
Good man.
Yeah. What? Hey.
Someone there?
Hey! Hey, you! What are you doing here?
Lord Capon sent me to get some wine for him.
Lord Capon, eh? A likely story.
You clearly don't know Lord Capon. Do you think he's going to leave in the middle of his merriment to go and get his own wine?
Ha! No, that doesn't sound like the young lord. I suppose he sent you for the Sylvan Red.
The very one.
Well, you'll leave some for Sir Hanush at least, won't you?
I'll try.
You! What the hell are you fooling around here for? Be off right now!
Yeah!
So, about that wine you sent me for.
Well, have you got it?
Of course.
You really broke into the cellar?
I certainly...
I don't...
Nothing to it. I just used your key.
My key? Why, you sly rogue, you. You're craftier than I thought. You can keep the key.
Well, let's see it.
What are you waiting for? Come on, then.
Yeah, as you say. What was it she said? Sage something... something else and... roses? Yeah, what would a bouquet be without roses? There's some in the upper castle garden. Yeah.
Teach you!
Stop!
No!
For the love of God, stop it! Archie!
What the hell got into you?
Oh. What will you do with him? He was...
Bloody
He didn't know who...
I suppose you... Good luck, then.